welcome to Crash Course. And today we'll be talking about trains and railroads.
Excuse me, out of all the things that has happened in history, why are we talking about trains?
Well, Abby, trains and railroads revolutionized how we transport goods and people. We will mention similarities and differences between the steam-powered locomotive and the horse car, benefits and consequences of the locomotive, and the causes and effects of the locomotives and railroads.
There were many variations of the locomotive. They then decided on the steam-powered one.
When they first started developing trains, they invented the horse car. There are many differences and similarities between the steam-powered locomotive and the horse car.
The horse car was like a carriage. Because the ground was too rocky, they laid down wooden planks to place on the rim of the wagon wheels.
Unlike the steam locomotive, the horse car used wood rails instead of steel. Also, the horse car was pulled by a horse instead of powered by steam.
Both were used to transport goods and were fitted on some sort of railroad track.
The steam-powered locomotive works by boiling water, which produces steam that pushes pistons back and forth. The first train was made by Peter Cooper and called Tom Thumb.
Peter Cooper began inventing stuff at an early age. At age 13, he invented a hand-operated washing machine. At age 38, he bought land in Baltimore. This led to him inventing Tom Thumb, the locomotive. Although it was small, it was very powerful and very fast.
These pistons are collected to rods that rotate the wheels of the locomotive.
Originally, wood was used to create fire, but it took more wood for a little amount of energy.
Faster trains were being made, so a new fuel was needed because it required more energy.
As the demand for coal increased, a coal mining industry was developed.
Although trains were very effective, there were many problems involved with using them.
Railroads were expensive and hastily built. This caused accidents and delays. It took days or weeks to get from one place to the other.
Also, certain trains could only travel on certain tracks.
Wait, wasn't this problem solved by Robert Livingston? Didn't he make a T-shaped track that allowed any train to travel on any track?
As you know, Robert Livingston Stevens invented the inverted T-track. He also invented the railroad spike. He increased the number of drive wheels to 8 for better traction. Robert's Railroad became the universal rail in the U.S. There were also many benefits that came with using railroads.
Railroads provided year-round transportation. Also, railroads offered direct routes to different locations.
George Pullman created a new sleeping car that allowed passengers to travel more comfortably.
At first, Pullman owned a business that helped raise buildings, and after that, Pullman decided to manufacture and lease railroad cars. Pullman's interest in trains lied in transporting people. He used trains a lot to get to business meetings, and he did not enjoy the experience. The cars were dirty and uncomfortable, so he decided to build a better car that was made comfortably. Pullman's sleeping car became a huge success. People described his cars to be the most comfortable thing in travel.
You never told us, what was the first railroad created?
The first railroad was the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad.
It opened on February 28, 1827. Lots of people doubted that Tom Thumb would be able to get over the steep hills, but Tom Thumb put the rumors to rest.
Investors hoped that the railroad would help Baltimore compete with New York for Western trade.
The first track was only 13 miles, but it caused a lot of popularity. Charles Carroll, the last surviving signer of the Declaration of Independence, laid the first rock when the construction began. Okay, so we've got the mystery document right here.
Mothers, look out for your children. Artisans, mechanics, citizens, dreadful casualty. Locomotive Railroad, suburb of New York.
What do you think it is?
Maybe that they're warning people to keep their children off the railroads.
You got it partially correct. It was a newspaper document, but it was warning people because they didn't want to build trains, period, in that area.
Just to review, railroads had many benefits and consequences, such as they were dangerous and expensive.
The railroads are faster and more reliable than steamboats. Many people helped modernize the locomotive.
Peter Cooper built the train, Robert Livingston improved the tracks, and George Pullman made the train more comfortable.
That's all for this Crash Course video.